If you are tuning in, I hope you are just about to make an offer on a home or selling your home. This is just so exciting. Well, there are worse days to close on a house. Yes, it's really true. The difference of staying away from these days will make the difference of a successful closing. So in this video, I am going to explain the 8 worst days to close on a home for you to be able to make a good decision when either buying or selling your home, and what are the best days to close to reduce your potential stress and have a smooth closing. So come on and join me. Hi, I'm Maria Wells, your real estate expert on the Treasure Coast of Florida, where I release videos every Tuesday on neighborhoods, real estate information, and more. So please make sure to hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Well, hopefully you are sitting with your realtor and putting together an offer on your home. Well, if you're buying or selling your home, please give some thought to the day you will close on your property. What actually is closing day? Well, it's the day you formalize the sale. This is when all legal documents are signed, either releasing you from the home or making that new home of yours your dream. So be thoughtful and diligent as you are signing an offer to select the right date. And if anyone besides your realtor or lawyer is telling you that a closing date doesn't matter, they are not doing you any favors. If you want to reduce your potential stress and have a smoother closing process, then consider what date your home purchase closes. So here are my 8 worst days to schedule a closing. Number 1, on the weekend. I know this sounds so silly, but I have seen it happen quite a few times. If you're considering a 30-day closing, just look at the calendar, because it may fall on a weekend and you want to make sure you don't have to re-sign an offer because of something silly as the date you chose. Did you know that every time the other side must initial a change, that is an opportunity for one of the parties to back out of the contract? So as simple as this is, be careful. Number 2, the same day you close on your current home. We call this the domino effect. So for instance, you're selling your house to buy another house, and the buyer buying your house has to close on their house. And to close on your house, that buyer is doing the same thing because somebody else has to close on their house. And you can see how this goes. There is a good possibility through all of those houses closing that something can happen and derail the closing on your house. So if at all possible, do not schedule the same day that you are closing on your home. There's such a potential something can happen. I know this may not be possibly what you want to do, but it would be better to be prepared than scurrying around trying to change a closing date at the very last minute, and also then having to change movers and packing and maybe where you're staying. So please, if you do anything, try not to do it on the same day. Now, if your buyer is paying cash, it doesn't matter the day that you're closing, and that's why we say cash is king. Number 3, the last day of the month. I'm talking about work days. So if possibly the last day is the 29th, 30th, or 31st, those are the busiest days for a title company. And if you're getting a mortgage, it's the busiest day for a lender. I know it's advantageous to close at the end of the month so you'll have less interest to pay, because you only would owe those last couple days of the month. So for example, if you close on August 28th, you would owe interest on the 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st, making your first mortgage payment would not be due until October 1st. However, if there are any issues on your loan package at the end, it may get delayed anyway because they may not have enough time capacity to fix the issue, and then you'll be pushed to the 1st of the month, and I'll tell you why that's not a good date either. Number 4, the 1st of the month. Because the end of the month is so busy, your closing would need to have all the information gathered during that time to make the 1st of the month. So give it a few more days so attention can be given to your file. Also, if you're getting a loan, you would be paying interest for the entire month. So let's say you close on June 3rd, you'd pay interest from June 3rd all the way to June 30th. Not very appealing if you're getting a mortgage, but if you're paying cash, closing at the beginning of the month won't make a difference. So number 5, the 15th of the month. Well, if a borrower closes on the 14th of the month, they will owe interest from the 14th until the end of the month, as interest is paid in arrears. So for some unknown reason, the 15th of the month tends to be one of the busiest days of the month for lenders and title companies, and it really really could cause delays. So that's why that's not a good day either. Number 6, the day before and day after a legal holiday. Well, this is when a lot of people take holiday weekends. The title company may be low staffed, or the bank that they need to work with for your loan is short staffed, and answers can happen, making the possibility of a delayed closing. Number 7, a Monday or Friday. The worst of those days is a Monday, and especially first thing. The only way a closing is going to happen first thing Monday morning is if they have finalized everything on your loan package by 5 o'clock on Friday, leaving no time to fix any undone tasks. As far as a Friday, well, have you tried getting a hold of your attorney or anybody else in business on a Friday afternoon? Well, many times they're going to go away on a long weekend, and if you have to do a Friday, if you have that as your only day, then please make sure it's early in the morning, because otherwise Friday afternoon is TGIF. Number 8, when you are on vacation. You don't have to be present to sign either selling or buying a home. However, do you really want to be disrupted during your vacation? There could be issues and information needed, and you're going to have to stop this vacation that you have maybe saved up for a long time to get the information to make sure that you close on time. So why do that? So what is the best day to close? How about the second or third week of the month? And let's say sometimes between a Tuesday and Thursday. You will have an easier time finding movers. Your lender will not have as many closings to fund, and your closing will most likely be that much easier. Yes, you might have to pay a little more interest, but in the end, it probably makes a whole lot more sense and takes a lot of stress off. So understanding what happens at the closing table is so important. You may want to watch this video where I will provide you information on what takes place, and I'll see you there.